Hey there, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through step-by-step how to use a free resume builder called Novo Resume to build and optimize your resume when you're applying for competitive remote jobs. So I've got the website pulled up for Novo Resume right here. As you can see, this resume builder is helping people land jobs at BBC, Google, Apple, Tesla, and Airbnb. And you can get started completely for free. It takes about 30 minutes to build your resume from scratch. You can obviously read through the entire website for more information. Link in the description below where you can create your free account. And as you can see, they provide all of the templates for every career path, so you can choose from many different templates that are ATS compliant, which means applicant tracking system. They're going to be able to get through this automated system that a lot of hiring managers use when they're screening out qualified candidates. And actually, if you go back up to the top, let me come over to this other site here called Cultivated Culture. This is a tool that will allow you to optimize your resume so that it can get through this applicant tracking system. And only about 2% of resumes actually land interviews, which is a staggeringly low number. And it's mostly because of this stupid ATS system that a lot of recruiters and hiring managers use. So out of 250 resumes, 5% of the candidates will be interviewed and one will get a job offer. So in order to beat those odds, you need to use a tool like Cultivated Culture, and I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. So once you've created your free account on Novo Resume, you're going to want to click on My Documents in the upper right-hand corner. So click on My Documents, and from here you will be able to access your dashboard. The free plan only includes one resume, so you can only create one resume unless you upgrade to the premium account. So I'm going to click on my resume right here. This is something that I want to start updating because I'm starting to apply for more remote jobs in different industries. So in this particular case, I'm applying for a job that is for a social media account manager at WebFX, as you can see here. I found this job through a website called Aura. I'll leave links to all of these in the description below. And so I found this job, and now I want to attach my resume, but I want to make sure that it's well optimized. This is the key. Otherwise, you're never going to hear back from any of these companies, right? And this has happened to me time and time again, where I'm just applying for hundreds and hundreds of jobs. Well, not literally, but 10, 20 plus jobs. And I never hear anything back from the hiring manager because it's very competitive. Almost everybody now wants a remote job. This particular job allows you to work from anywhere in the world, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So it's a social media account manager position, which is something that I can already do. And I can obviously read through the job description. If I come down here, you can see exactly what I'm going to be doing at the company. So in this case, I'm going to copy and paste this job description, and I'm going to come over to Cultivated Culture, the job optimizer site, and I'm just going to copy and paste that into the job description field right here. The job title is Social Media Account Manager. The industry is marketing. And over here, this is where I upload my resume right here. But first, I need to obviously create the resume, which is where Novo Resume comes into play. So using this tool, I can choose a template. I can, fill out each one of these. So I worked at this company. I worked at this company. I'm the owner of both of these companies. And then I also worked for Airbnb for about 3 years doing remote sales while I was traveling the world. So I put that in there. And then some of my interests, these are all keywords that are going to be read from the resume. So we've got skills and interest, and make sure that you use relevant keywords here too. You can add your obviously email, location, LinkedIn, phone number, website. And this right here is the most important part. This is the headline. And I want to make sure that this matches the exact job, the job that I'm applying for right here, social media account manager, because that's the number one thing that it's going to be scanning when they first look at the resume. Social media account manager should match the job title. And here I can say I'm a remote work consultant and digital marketing manager. You can choose, put whatever you want here. And obviously you can update like the theme, but you're going to need a premium account to like change the colors of the resume. But if you want to do that, you can do that as well. I think I'm just going to stick with the basic one for now. And you can also optimize it as well. See if there's anything that you need to change. In this case, it's recommending that I use a different layout, but I think that's fine for now. So once your resume is finished, that's pretty much the hardest part. And there's ways to create cover letters as well. In this case, I think I'm just going to take personal projects out so I can easily delete sections from here as well. And then it's now having a suggestion here. At the intermediate level for crafting, it's strongly recommended that you include following: work experience, skills, personal projects. So I guess it's actually recommending that I put that section back in. So I've just added it back in. And once the resume is finished, I can simply download it right here as many times as I want. So I'm going to come over to my resumes right here. Where is it? Okay, resume. And it's also a good idea to use the job title in the file name as well. So social media marketing manager, I believe that was what it is. Yeah, so I can put that there. And then I'm going to put my name, I hope social media marketing manager, resume, right? Okay. Actually put this resume first right there, and that's it. So now we can save that resume. So we've just saved the resume, and now we're going to come over to cultivated culture right here. So this is actually going to scan the resume. It's going to see if it passes the ATS test. So let's upload our resume now. And job title, social media account manager, right? Industry, marketing, job description, you're going to paste that right in. And it looks like I only have 4 free scans left. So I'm going to need to make sure that I use these wisely, unless I want to upgrade to the paid version. There's other resume scanners that you can use as well. This is obviously not the only one. There's another one called Resume Worded, but I like this one. So we're just going to start the resume scan. And it's going to scan the entire resume for keywords and give us a score. So hopefully, still not very good. The last scan I did was 42. Now it's 46, which is still not very good, unfortunately. So it says scored 46, which is 9% worse than the average for candidates. And you can see exactly here what you need to change in order to increase the score. So it's looking like the hard skills match right here is not a good fit. It's only 33%. So yeah, that could definitely be better. Here's what the resume, and here's the job description. So I need to add social media in one more time in order to get that up to 0. And then add this keyword, content, research, calendar, and management, and other keywords as well. So this is obviously an important part of the process where you have to add all the keywords that they're looking for when you're applying for a job. Now, there is also another option. Instead of applying with a resume, I can also apply with a cover letter. So as you can see here, it says resume CV. Now, if I want to create a cover letter, I can do that also with cultivated culture, or I can just ask ChatGPT. So here's where ChatGPT comes into play. All that I have to do is I have to scroll down to the job description right here. And I just have to say, write a compelling cover letter for a social media account manager position at WebFX with the following job description, right? And then we just copy paste it in. And let's see what it comes up with. So as you can see, within a few seconds, it writes the entire cover letter for free, quickly and easily. Very powerful. So there we go. There's the entire cover letter. I'm writing to express my interest in the social media account manager position at WebFX. As an experienced social media professional, I am excited about the opportunity to develop and execute social media strategies and work with clients to achieve their business goals. Blah, 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 blah. So now we can just take that entire cover letter and use that instead of the resume. So I'm going to come over here. I'm basically just going to put this into a Google Doc and apply for the job with the cover letter and my LinkedIn, obviously, as well. So that's pretty much all there is to it. And, whether or not this cover letter is going to pass the test, I'm not entirely sure. But I've noticed that a lot of people are using this technique when they're applying for jobs now. So if I want to remove that formatting, I can do so here. There we go. So now I'm just going to take that. And obviously I can edit this as well, but I don't really see the need. So let's just call it social media account manager at WebFX. Cover letter. It. Boom. So now there's some debate about whether to apply with a document or a PDF. I'm not exactly sure which one is going to do best. But in this case, I think I'm just going to save it as a PDF. So let's just use the PDF, and there we go. So there's the cover letter taken straight from ChatGPT. It saves a lot of time creating and editing these resumes over and over again. So I think I'm just going to use that to apply for the job. Now I've added my LinkedIn, which is definitely good. I've got 20,000 plus connections on there, which is a positive signal that I know what I'm doing. So here we can just put in the information here. There we go. Current company. I guess I can add my current company, right? And then my LinkedIn URL. I guess I can put my website here, right? Make sure to fill out this as much as possible. And now this is a fully remote job, so I'm going to say I'm fluent in English. Have I taken an English test? I don't know, proficient. And are you wanting a full-time position? Yes. What country are you located in? None of those. Other. If other, I'm in Thailand. What is your current monthly salary? Not very much. $1,500. Just to confirm, provided is monthly. Yes. Why do they ask all these questions? I don't know. Based on your location, are you able to overlap our core hours? Probably not. Located outside of the US. So they're asking a lot of questions, trying to see if you are actually a good fit based on your time zone and that sort of thing. Desired monthly salary, let's say $3,000 a month. Speed test score. I don't know why they need that. And then they're asking for the LinkedIn profile again. They're asking so many questions. Which roles are you interested in? Marketing specialist, social media ad. I don't know. I'm reaching 6 million people a month on social media. Why is that not? Is that not enough? What customer service experience do you have? A lot. You have experience working in digital marketing. Yes. 5+ years. Yes. Experience creating social. Yes. I'm reaching 6 million people per month on social media without any paid ads. Okay, current location, Koh Samui, Thailand, right? How did you hear about this? Job website. God, this is the thing that I hate about applying for these jobs outside of LinkedIn. There's just so many questions. All right, submit application. Boom. So there we go. We've just applied for this social media account manager, fully remote job using ChatGPT to write our cover letter for us. And we'll see if I actually hear back from anybody here. Probably not, but can never hurt. And here's another one, brand content manager, right? So here's a remote job. They're looking for EU, pretty much all EU countries. So I don't know if I'd be a good fit for this one, but I can apply using the resume that I just created. So let's say I want to apply using this. And again, they're asking a lot of questions, not too many though. What do you think are the most effective content formats? I don't know. How do you track and analyze the performance of content marketing? Google Analytics, maybe? I don't really know. How do you stay up to date with the latest trends in the content marketing? Blogs. Submit application. Boom. So now I just applied for that job. And I can go back to Auto. I can check other remote jobs. There's so many remote job boards that you can use. This is just one that I've been using. There's another one called Underdog right here. So they have a lot of remote, mostly startups on here. But yeah, that's basically how to use a combination of this free resume builder combined with this resume scanner to test it, to make sure that it passes the ATS test, and then also ChatGPT to write cover letters for you completely for free, quickly and easily, to apply for remote jobs on boards like this. Or there's another one called No Commute right here. They have a Substack where they basically just list hundreds and hundreds of remote jobs that you can apply for. And you can easily click here and apply for the job straight from their job board, basically. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Best of luck on your remote job search. And with that being said, take care, stay safe. Peace from Thailand.